Are you using social media? Maybe you're watching us on your phone right now, and maybe you're connected and have a profile of who you are. But I found that in Japan, a lot of people will hide their faces or maybe not show themselves on social media. So today we're going to go in and talk about it and possibly find a way to help you overcome this fear of showing who you really are. Hey everyone, what's up? We are the hosts. My name is MJ.
My name is Adam.
And hey, you're hanging out with us. That means you are motivated to improve your English language skills. Here on the MJ Adam Show, we focus on natural English conversation, me being from America, Adam being from Canada, but both of us living in Japan over 12 years, have a lot of the knowledge of the culture as well as teaching people English. And we're here to help you, become more acquainted and get friendly with English. Feel the English.
Enjoy the English.
Everyone, today we're going to be talking about being scared to post yourself on social media. So this one is something that I feel is a real big difference between the generations, especially the youth in North America compared to Japan, where there's a lot of people in North America who want to put themselves out there, who want to be in the spotlight. And social media is a amazing platform for that because it is free. You can sign up very quickly. You have a smartphone, you have a camera, and you can start sharing what your lifestyle is like. Now, I believe that this kind of all started with, or became more popular when famous people, actors, musicians, started doing this because we, for a normal person, we were able to see what it's like to live that kind of lifestyle. Right. And a lot of people maybe became jealous, or they thought they wanted that kind of lifestyle as well. Or maybe they saw a social media platform as, this is where you show how wonderful your house is. This is where you show what a great relationship you have with your family, or how you got a new car, or you upgraded this thing in your life, right? If we look over at Japan and what the style of social media, at least that I've seen personally, it's a lot of food, a lot of maybe specific hobbies. If you're reading a book, if you're watching movies, it's just a picture of that book. If we're talking about Instagram. And I feel like a lot of people don't really show their true selves.
In a sense, yes. In a sense, maybe they're afraid to show their 100% true self. And that's why they take away themselves from the post. They just show the thing that they're doing because that means that maybe they can't be criticized. There's no negativity going towards them.
Or maybe a little, being cautious about saying the wrong thing or saying something that might be hurtful to somebody else.
Or I think just like saying the wrong thing in general is a big thing, because if somebody has a different opinion, they're not going to be right anymore. The person's going to say, "Oh no, that's wrong," and then the criticism is going to come in.
We have both sides of this because I've seen on Twitter/X that a lot of people in Japan will maybe be more outspoken and speak their mind a lot more because there's maybe no picture involved of no connection of who this person really is. So they are in a fully safe environment where they can 100% speak their mind, and maybe they don't worry so much if they're saying something that offends or doesn't. Where other platforms where you're showing pictures, maybe there's like, oh, you can see who I am. So I'll be more cautious about the words that I use.
Hold back a little bit.
Because we know, heiwa o momoru, right? In Japan, why is it such a peaceful country? Because everyone follows the rules and nobody wants to really step on anyone's toes. And I mean, that's a great quality to have. Something that I feel we could have more of that, a little sprinkled out over North America.
Spread it around the entire world. I think a little bit of everybody needs.
Yes.
O mamoru.
Right. But at the same time, it's, I feel like, kind of holding people back to possibly who they really are and possibly their potential. For example, everyone, great segue because, hey, it's February and that means it's Eigo every day. This is a challenge that me and Adam have started for everyone posting on social media, on SNS, to give you a challenge, hopefully give you motivation, maybe find friends by using this hashtag #EgoEveryday and joining this English challenge. So maybe some of you are new here and don't know what it is. So Adam, what is Ego Everyday?
Well, it's exactly what the name says, except it's not only studying. It's not studying English every day. That's not what we hope to achieve when we decided to make this kind of challenge from the month of February. It's more of a getting into the habit of using English or finding English in your life. Somehow, in some way, it could be by posting you found or learned recently, making a journal, post a picture and talking about it. It can be anything related to English, but the only challenge part is you have to do it every day.
Now, this is, really important because the everyday thing is what really helps you get better at something. Example, if you are someone who started to ski, it kind of is a difficult thing to learn because you only have pretty much one season to learn how to do this thing. So how many times are you going to pay to go to the mountains and try skiing? And it's really hard on your body and stuff. So some people might only go 2 times a season, maybe even once. They'll be like, okay, I want to get better, but I can't now. You have to put it off and you have to wait until next year. Compared to somebody who maybe lives on a ski resort and they're like, I want to get better. I'm learning how to ski. By the end of the season, they'll be able to ski fairly well, I'm sure, because every day they are practicing. They have the consistency to get better quicker. And this is a big key that can be daunting. It can be a little scary, right? If you're thinking, oh man, I got to post something in English. Okay, like I can do that. Maybe I've done that in the past once a week, talking about I went to my English class or I had this English group with a bunch of friends and this was an interesting thing that I learned about. That's great. But every day is the thing that will help you make this habit, make a routine. Okay.
Yes.
Because once you have a routine in your life of studying English, then it should be like just brushing your teeth.
Yeah. I got to brush my teeth today.
Which means maybe for English, it's, I got to listen to this podcast. I want to go to this English group that's happening. Maybe I have more motivation to take part in an English style event even.
Going and relating to the whole brushing your teeth idea and concept, you brush your teeth every day, but do you think deeply about it? I don't think you wake up and you stress about brushing your teeth. Like nobody gets up and be like, oh man, I gotta brush my teeth again. Like nobody, maybe some people do, but I'm thinking the majority of people don't do that. It's just a natural thing. You wake up, maybe you eat breakfast first, or maybe you brush your teeth first, but you go and you just put the toothpaste on, you brush your teeth without thinking about it. And that's the whole idea with having a routine, is that after the first, week or so, you get so used to it that it doesn't become this big task. It's more of like a natural thing that happens. And hopefully at the end of the challenge, when you feel like the challenge is over, you still have the want, like the need to wake up and do something in English and then continue that, not just for 1 month, not just for 2 months, but for the whole year. And then at the time the year ends or whenever it ends, you can look back and say, oh yeah, cool. Like I did all this stuff. You have this record of it. So that's a big part of the challenge as well.
Yes. And now everyone, to loop back to the topic that we had at the beginning of this video, sharing your true self or sharing things that you're into on social media. This is something I feel where I've seen a few accounts who are dedicated to sharing their English journey. And this is what I'm studying today. Here's a new textbook I bought. I, studied this much, and those things are awesome. But I want those people who don't make those posts. Maybe you're someone who just is posting about the food that you eat or the times you go on vacation, and that's it. social media, I feel shouldn't be a place where you just show off. It's fun to share the things that you're experiencing in your life. But I feel you can look at it more of a journal, looking at the things that you have done, the things you've accomplished, the places that you have gone, and the things you have learned, instead of seeing like, oh, this profile, all these pictures, these posts represent who I am. This is me.
Right.
Where it's not. It's not. It's not like a Meishi. It's not you. Really. You can change if you want to, and you can share the things that you're passionate about, or you can take part in this challenge, because I feel like pushing yourself to bloom, to develop into a new kind of way of looking at yourself, can be something that really can help you push forward to even becoming a better learner, a better speaker, maybe, language learner. Yeah, exactly. This is something, again, that 15 years being in Japan,
something like that.
Helping people with their English, I've seen, especially in the Kanto areas where I've stayed this whole time, I've met a lot of people who are very energetic and outgoing, but I've also met more people who are very reserved and more shy and worried about making mistakes, especially with English learning. So I feel like this way of looking at yourself as, I have to do this because I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, or we don't want to hurt feelings, of course. But
of course,
to just kind of like step outside and be okay with mistakes, even if you hurt someone's feelings. Say, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know you felt that way."
It wasn't my intention. I didn't mean to.
Right. Those like Adam, sorry, I talked so badly about that your grandma's tea that she got from the Queen of England that one time. And it's okay. It's okay to say sorry.
Exactly.
Hopefully you're enjoying this video, and if you are someone who wants to improve your English even further, check out the MJ and Adam Show website. You can subscribe to watch all of our old Speak Up Radio archive episodes, almost 300 episodes of awesome English conversation, natural speed, great for immersion exercises and studies. Or you can sign up to me and Adam's new podcast, the Next Step Podcast. It's a podcast we release every week, about 30 minutes long, going into more depth of me and Adam and who we are and what we are doing within our lives. It's a great place to listen to even more English and really make that English atmosphere for your life. Or maybe you're someone who is ready to take that next step and practice your English conversation. I do one-on-one online lessons. It's a great place to feel comfortable and practice your English conversation. If you're beginner level, intermediate, or advanced, I'm sure I can help you in some way to improve your language conversation skills. You can go to the website MJ and Adam Show and sign up for a free test trial for all of these things. Thanks. Now let's get back to the episode. February, everyone. This is a challenge. I would like everyone to take part in. Just use this hashtag #EigoEveryday and post something about English. You can write in Japanese about something you've learned within your English language. Just use the hashtag. Hopefully you can build from it, look back, see what you've accomplished, and maybe you can even make friends and have a small community or big community of other people who also share this passion of learning English.
Right, exactly.
That's it for this one. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully you got some good information from it. If you did, subscribe to the channel and like this video. Leave a comment down below if you're taking part in Eigo Every Day.
But that's it. We'll see you
on the next.
Yeah.